happening next year. We will be crowning the first Purpose Wrestling Champion in 2022. Angelo is in the tournament, he is in the first quarterfinal, and he will be taking on Jordon. So our fixed up look star, Charlie Carter and hosting Delaney, will be taking on the team of Chris Winsbank and Luke Jacobs. North West Strong!
Hello everyone and welcome to Purpose Wrestling Puppies Are Forever. I am Bobby Davies, joined by David Francisco.
Sup, Bobby, aren't you excited? It's show number 4 for Purpose. We're starting with a bang and a banger.
Now David, we've got Laura DiMatteo here in her second match at Purpose. She won last time with that octopus stretch she likes to employ on the floor. What tactics do you think she'll have coming in here against Chimera?
She is a technical wizard in that ring, Bobby. She likes to make people tap out. She's able to use her limbs to the best of her ability to stretch other people's limbs. And she made it very clear, especially last time, if you hear what she said after the match she had with Ava White, she wants to tap out everyone in the women's division. I think that's what she's looking for. Can you feel the energy in the Merton Arts space today, Bobby?
Yeah, I really can. The crowd are behind Laura DiMatteo here, and I think she has the ability to tap every woman out. But she's going to have a tough challenge here with Chimera.
Truth be told, she has had a few matches here at Purpose. She hasn't been able to get a win yet, and somehow I think this actually makes her more dangerous because she's getting frustrated, she's getting aggressive, and when Chimera gets aggressive, she gets dangerous.
Chimera is like an animal backed into a corner, David. She's got no options now. She's going to take it to Laura DiMatteo.
Be interesting to see if she will be more comfortable in the ring as well today. Obviously, in 2021, she moved to London, she moved to the UK from France, and a big platform like Purpose, at the beginning, was something that she'd be nervous to be a part of, but now she's getting used to it, she's getting accustomed to it. The audience is getting used to her as well. You could hear the reaction that she had when she came out. I wonder if she's calmer, if she's feeling less nervous, and somehow that actually makes it easier and better for her.
Now, I don't know if she's going to be as composed as Laura. Laura is always cool, calm and collected in the ring, and you see it here straight away. Straight for that arm ringer. And in control from the top, Laura DiMatteo here.
I don't think Kira will be able to get out of this arm ringer easily. I think Laura will always have the technical advantage in this match. Kira will definitely have the power advantage and the leverage advantage. As you can see right there, all she had to do was swat Laura's hands.
Now you see Kira went for a strike there, and I think that's the game she's going to need to play against Laura. If she can start those strikes swinging, she could get the advantage here.
There's Laura, look at that, there's the technique we're talking about.
Laura floats over then into that.
That was right in the jaw, Bobby.
Huge drop kick to the jaw.
And Laura DiMatteo is excited to be here today, aren't you? I am. It's been really good, you know. Purpose, this is the 4th Purpose Wrestling show. Oh, did you see that?
She snapped her head off that top rope. That could be it. Laura kicks out too, but a close too.
Chimera creating the opportunities to be in advantage, and now she's focused. There's the aggression that we've been talking about ever since she came out for this match. She's focusing on that neck. She's making sure the injury or the situation just created is advantage for her. Strong kick out there by Laura DiMatteo, but you gotta wonder what condition her neck is in right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough match going forward. If anyone can fight from the ground up and defend their neck, it is Laura, but it's going to be tough with someone as tough and strong as Kira Chimera coming down at you like that.
You can try and fight all you want from underneath, but if you can't move your neck because it's in ridiculous pain, you're not going to have a lot of advantage.
No, not at all. Now, David, you said about the atmosphere here in Merton. Oh, Kira goes for another cover. Laura kicks out a 2 again. Now, we've been here for a couple of hours, and I went outside in the queue, David, and the atmosphere before the show amongst the crowd, it was cold, it was windy, and everyone was excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that everyone has been very excited about what's going to happen. Oh, this is how Laura got the submission last time. Look at this body.
Looking for that octopus stretch on the mat again, but Kira just pounding her way out. Right hand after right hand, clubbing at the face.
Ever since I challenged Destination Everywhere for that 8-person tag, 8-man tag for the main event today, that people have been very excited to want to know what's going to happen at the end. It's big fight field today, Bobby. Can you feel it? I'm excited about that match. I get a chance to punch some people in the face. That's fun. And I think everyone in the audience came to see that.
We got 6 big fights coming today, David, and every one of them looking to be a banger here. What a way to start the show with Kira Chimera. Looking for the stunner. And she's used that stunner quite... Oh! Amazing super kick, but Kira Chimera rebounds with a big lariat, taking Laura down.
Laura wasn't able to capitalize on that super kick, that opening that she created for herself, probably because she was dealing with the pain of the movement. I do super kicks, and that does affect your neck a little bit. You have to go down and up again, and that's probably very painful for Laura. She was trying to get her bearings back. That was enough for Kira Chimera to recuperate, to recover from that super kick, and being able to hit that devastating lariat afterwards.
I've had it recently explained to me the difference between a lariat and a clothesline is that a lariat comes at you and you come at a clothesline, David. Is that
that's ignore that. Don't. That's something people have said to try and justify using the lowered lariat. I like Matt Kurt's explanation. A lariat is what you call a clothesline when you're a coward.
Now the brawl going on here, and I think if it's going to stay as a brawl, Kira is definitely going to get the advantage. Laura DiMatteo changing direction now, clothesline after clothesline, and a great step up enziguri, locks Kira loopy, and another super kick and a short DDT. That could be enough. That could be enough to keep Kira Chimera down. And another close cover, David.
Laura used her speed to be able to create an opening for her. That clothesline that she hit to start this flurry of offense came only from the speed that she was able to do, and she was trying to go for that octopus stretch again. Kira seems to have that study. She knows what's coming.
Now the crowd really getting behind Laura DiMatteo. Fires Kira Chimera off across the ring. Huge Irish whip, put all of her body weight into that one. Kira follows up with that huge elbow, and now she's heading to the middle rope. She's going to look for that tornado suplex she likes to
avoid. Look at this. This move is spectacular, using the movement of this tornado to get that suplex, Bobby. Such impact.
That could be it now. And another close 2 count. Laura kicking out here, just so close to 3.
There's the aggression we've been talking about since the beginning here. Kira is very focused right now. Maybe Kira from a few months ago would have been shocked at not being able to put Laura out yet. But this Kira knows she needs to stay in the game. But Laura, look at this! There it is! Stunner!
And the stunner!
Oh, she was going for the spine buster!
But
Laura knew he was coming! Here she goes again!
And then she's looking for that octopus stretch again. She's got her in position. So the arm is stretched back.
She has it!
Will she tap? Starts working the boot.
Kira needs to move that leg away. Oh, she's tapping.
And she taps out.
Laura DiMatteo is being very impressive in her short run here at Purpose so far, and the audience here has seen how impressive she's been in the past few matches, and they have shown the appreciation for this great technical wrestler who's been around for so long, one of the most experienced faces in the scene right now. Maybe this is her time, Bobby. Maybe it's time for Laura DiMatteo to reach the top of the mountain, and Purpose might be the platform for her to do just that.
She is on a very impressive 2-match winning streak here. But now we're going to throw it to the back to listen to the competitors.
Another appearance, another win for Laura DiMatteo. I told you to bring the best women wrestler in the world. And I told you that I was going to beat them all. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to keep coming back each month. And I'm going to keep beating every single one.
Keep losing my match here. There's something that goes wrong. You know what? I think it's not me, like, not training enough or whatever. I think it's just a matter of strategy. I think it's time to use a frame.
Chimera says she wants to change strategy. Do you see that? I think she's talking about her butt. That's not going to be very good for her opponent's temples.
Yeah, this loss just seems to have fired Kira up even more, and I don't look forward to her swinging that bat around Merton. Now, this is a huge debut for Purpose. Nico has done so much around the country, and he is coming in here like a house of fire, looking to take on almost a Purpose veteran. He's been at every show almost, Billy Haze.
Nico Angelo, although he's from Wales, he is very well known by the London audience. In fact, one of his greatest achievements that he had in his career so far has been becoming the 24/7 champion for Attack. And I may be mistaken, that happened in London. If it didn't, he definitely defended that championship in London. Who will ever forget his match against Chuck Mambo at Attack? And as you can see, there they are. Like these fans know about him, and they show the appreciation to Nico Angelo.
Well, when this match was announced, he got a great reaction online. People were excited.
Nico's great.
Maybe not so much for this guy.
Bobby, I got a question for you.
Go ahead, mate.
Are you a mate of Billy Haze?
No, I can't.
Would you consider being a Billy Haze mate?
No, I don't. Have you ever tried to speak to Billy Haze?
I got a good relationship with Billy Haze. We're okay.
Would you say you're his mate?
We're okay. We're acquaintances, you know. You know who's a mate of Billy Haze?
Who's that?
Nico Angelo.
Oh!
I know they don't fight like it.
Well,
Oh, what a face.
they say you hit your friends harder, but Jesus Christ, that was a big kick to the jaw.
They even lived together at some point throughout the past few years, and I think Nico knows exactly how Billy Haze is. Billy tried to get in the ring and be provocative, and he paid for it with that boot.
I think these chops are from when Billy left his plates in the sink.
Left his dishes undone. This is what happens when you don't clean the living room when it's your turn to do it, Billy. You get kicked in the mouth.
And that's why our crowd here at Purpose have dubbed him Billy No Mates. He upsets everyone.
Billy has been trying to find wins. There's a payoff. They try to find wins, try to find his footing here at Purpose. Although he's been a part of a lot of shows, he hasn't had a win yet. And he keeps blaming the fact that he's teaming with other people. Well, now he's getting the chance to prove alone that he can do it. Oh! And if he keeps hitting things like this, then he will definitely do it.
Now what a run of great athleticism there, followed up by that huge clothesline, in and out of the ropes, up and over leapfrogs, and then a huge clothesline. Nico didn't know whether he was coming or going.
These two are very athletic, absolutely. They have great body control.
Oh! Billy landed square on his face, drop kicked off of the top by Nico.
That was dangerous, Bobby. This could be it.
Billy resolutely kicks out at 1, but that can't have been good. Come down right on his face, David.
He landed right on top of his head, Bobby. I was saying that they're both very athletic. Nico will probably have the power advantage, especially when it comes to his strikes. They will be very impactful, maybe more than Billy's, but Billy will be a bit more aggressive. That may give him the advantage if he's able to mount some offense to the point where he overwhelms Nico. I think that would be the way to try and find victory by Billy Haze.
And I wouldn't put it past Billy Haze to use a few nefarious tactics along the way.
A little bit of cunningness, maybe?
Yeah, he's definitely got that in his bag. He's
Yeah, I was saving the word cunning in the pocket to try and put it out somewhere.
And a springboard drop kick while Billy was draped across the top. That could be it, David.
The thing that Nico Angelo is showing us right now is his precision with his feet. We've seen the kicks to the chest that he was waiting for the right moment to be able to hit exactly where he wanted. Once Billy would be open up, trying to give him a false sense of security. We saw the drop kick in the corner that was so precise, it made Billy lose control. We saw this drop kick now, springboard. He had his back turned to Billy. He's able to turn around in the air and hit that drop kick exactly where he wants it. And he seems to be challenging Billy now.
Oh, again, nefarious tactics, as mentioned before. Nico slapping Billy around and Billy goes straight for his fingers. Doesn't last long though. Nico slams Billy into the mat and a cutter out of nowhere. And in straight into the cover.
Nico Angelo is being very impressive today, Bobby.
He is dominating Billy Haze. And like you said, Billy is cunning, he is tough. Billy can fight with the best of him, and to hold Billy down this much is no easy feat. Billy goes for the kick, gets caught, and a stiff elbow shot from Nico. Low drop kick, turns Billy inside out.
It always seems like Nico is one step ahead. He seems to be changing strategies now. He's been very focused on strikes and especially hitting those drop kicks. But now he's trying to go for a submission here.
It's almost an Indian Deathlock STF crossover.
It is a modified Indian Deathlock, isn't it? Look at the way that he's stretching that ankle and that heel. The tendons in the front of Billy Haze's foot are incredibly stretched right now. That's gotta be painful.
Yeah, this is the creativeness of Nico. Who comes up with a variation on that stretch?
Nico Angelo does. He's very creative. You've seen a lot of very innovative offense. He definitely spends a lot of time thinking about how he can maximize his movements in the ring.
What's he looking for here? A suplex on the
using the apron might be a way to do it.
Oh, Billy fights out. Knee to the jaw. Nico is rocked. Oh my... Billy is looking for a tombstone.
Oh no!
Nico fights out and gives him a thrust kick straight to the jaw. Oh, what a flatliner. We've seen that from Billy before. And so close to a 3 count, but Billy doesn't stop. Straight back to the top rope, David.
He knew exactly what he was doing when he stepped through the rope. Everyone saw it except Nico, who was focusing on the offense. And look at this, he made his opening. There's the aggression we were talking about. Could this be it for Billy Haze?
And a kick out. Now that combination, the flatliner, the top rope drop kick, and then the frog splash, and Nico still manages to kick out the 2.
Billy doing his best to capitalize on the open he just created. Gets a lot of offense together. Starts it with that bullet bill off the top rope, that incredible drop kick. Follows it up with a frog splash. He is on fire right now, Bobby.
As Billy lines up his shot here. I think he was really looking for a shoulder barge or something. And a clothesline, short and stiff, straight into the corner.
He can't give Nico this amount of space because this is what happens. Look at this.
And a variation on a tarantula here. Just using the legs around the neck rather than holding the legs too.
Where is Nico going now? He's got him in a wheelbarrow. Oh my God, that was on the floor, Bobby!
Face first onto the wooden floor here at Merton.
Billy Haze might be out, and Nico Angelo is feeling the effects of that. Both of that string of offense that Billy was able to put out earlier, and you need to remember that Nico also landed on the floor to hit that move. Look at the faces of the Purpose audience; they are incredulous to what they're seeing right now. Great sportsmanship by Nico to try and send Billy back into the ring. He doesn't want to win with a count out.
Now Billy kips up. Look at that.
Billy Haze fires up.
Follows him in with that huge drop kick.
That's what we're talking about. Billy Haze keeps bringing the aggression up, and he waits for opens like this to be able to keep mounting it, but Nico knew it was coming.
He went for it one too many times, David, and he paid the price. Now Nico's got Billy. Is he looking? Oh my God, the full rotation. He landed square on his face.
That was right to the back of the head. This has to be it, Bobby! Oh!
And a suplex into a power slam, that's got to be it. And another kick out by Haze. Now, we said it before, Haze is tough as nails.
A very late kick out by Billy Haze, and you saw Nico's face when the kick out happened. He's starting to realize something that we actually have known about Billy Haze. He is very hard to put away. He will stay in the fight for as long as he can. It's almost like he enjoys this fight. And Nico needs to do way more. He needs to work way harder to be able to get this win over Billy. Nico's trying to get Billy into a rotating Death Valley driver, a cartwheel Death Valley driver that he uses a lot. He even won a lot of matches with it. And he sometimes gets it off the floor. Billy Haze bringing the Bryan Danielson that's inside him.
Stamping away at the face of Nico Angelo. Now looking for a submission. Almost a Rings of Saturn actually, with the leg hooked through the other arm instead of the whole body.
Billy Haze is using the submission both to try and put some offense on Nico, but at the same time try and regroup himself, try to get his breath back. Trying to think of what the strategy is going to be next, and maybe the strategy just keeps stretching until the ref pulls him away.
Another part of that cunningness of Billy Haze. He knows how long he's got and he's going to hold on.
Oh, look at him, here he comes!
Head of steam, look for that wrecking ball drop kick. That move looks familiar, David.
It does, doesn't it?
Billy
It's
skins
okay.
the cat and goes
No one
over.
does it as good as David Francisco.
And a tope taking down Nico Angelo on the outside. And Billy is fired up here.
Billy Haze knows he's in a fight. He knows Nico Angelo is a very good opponent that is being a great challenge for him. He can feel it. He knew that was going to happen before, but this is the first time they're actually facing each other. Now he can feel what he knew in his heart was true. Nico Angelo is an incredible opponent, very hard to put away. He has to try and pull something out of the bag to try and get the advantage and get to go for the win.
The disrespect here. Billy's taking Nico up to the stage. He's just slapping him and elbowing him across the face. And Nico ain't going to have that. Knee to the jaw.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, what is Nico trying? Oh no, 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 no. Not on the stage.
Look at that tombstone on the stage. Billy reverses.
Oh, what is he doing? Oh, whoa, whoa, right on the back of his head.
That's it. Nico Angelo's got to be out. That is a hard, like, metal floor coated in wood, David, that's made up for that temporary stage.
Oh my God, can you feel the energy shifting here in the Merton Art space? The audience knows this could very well be it.
The crowd isn't behind Billy, but Billy doesn't care. Billy has left Nico up on that stage, and he will take a count-out victory.
This was nasty by Billy Haze. We knew he was capable of this, and Nico hasn't moved. This could be it. Nico hasn't moved. He's realizing now the referee's counting. These referees at 7.
If this is what Billy does to his friends, imagine what he'll do to his enemies.
This could be it, Bobby. That's it.
Nico just makes it back in. Like 9 9/10, David. That was so close. Billy looks shocked.
Billy couldn't believe it. Yeah, he had his back turned. He was sure this was it. He was getting his breath back, using the ropes to lean on, and now he needs to think where he's going to go next. He's going to go for his secret weapon. We've seen this before. That incredible package pile driver. Is he going to hit it on Nico?
Another thrust kick, and another one. Looking for that third, and Billy sidesteps it. Billy misses with the high knee. reversed into an elbow, goes to the middle rope. What's he looking for here?
Oh, that foot stopped him. Oh!
And a sunset flip powerbomb, and Billy Haze has got to be out now. His head ricocheted off that canvas, David. The snap on that powerbomb.
But there's still fight, there's still fire in Billy Haze. What will Nico Angelo have to do to put Billy Haze away?
He's going for that ripcord. Looking for that Death Valley driver. Billy fights his way out. Elbow to the jaw. But Nico says no, and he is hitting that Death Valley driver.
Did you see the impact on that? Squish between the floor and the body of Nico Angelo. There's another one. That's gotta be it, Bobby.
And a huge win in his debut for Nico Angelo. The ripcord Death Valley driver, the torque, the spin, and the 1, 2, 3. This match is over. Your winner, Nico Angelo.
How good was this match, Bobby? This is exactly the kind of professional wrestling that we're expecting here at Purpose Wrestling. Billy Haze and Nico Angelo putting everything on the line only because they want the win. They want to progress. They want to climb that ladder. They want to make a name for themselves. And it's with performances like this that happens. Today, Nico Angelo won. Billy Haze showed something that maybe we haven't seen before from him ever. These two pull out the best out of each other. And look at the show of respect.
A little show of respect between friends.
That was incredible.
Now we're going to throw it to the back. We're going to hear from the winner, Nico Angelo, and we're going to hear from the loser, Billy Haze.
First appearance at Purpose, Billy Haze. Spent 2 years in lockdown with that guy. Well, a year and a half, and then the rest of the time lockdown. I didn't know he had that in him. But, onwards and upwards, he's done. I got a tournament round against Jordon, which should be interesting. British rounds match. That's what he's known for, not me. The Void Walker, Nico Angelo, straight to the final. See you then.
I just wrestled my best friend in wrestling. I've literally known him since when I started wrestling, and as much as I go out there and I scream and shout and I do everything that I do and I get in everyone's face, I don't know what to say about that. That was something that seriously changed my mind about how I act in wrestling. And perhaps for once, I genuinely have no words.
Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Billy seems to be really feeling these chants that the audience is giving. I think he's starting to believe them, you know, Bobby?
He can't let it get into his head that way. Billy has got a lot going for him, and he comes so close to defeating Nico Angelo in that match. But coming up next, we have an amazing tag team grudge match. JJ Lynch and Rex Armstrong look to get some revenge on RJ Singh and Jordon Saeed, the Sovereigns. Now these guys are looking for some revenge, if you will, but how justified are they in that revenge? They've been attacking Rex just because he beat RJ Singh in our very first show. Feels like summer, David.
RJ Singh, having in mind how long he's been around wrestling, is very petty. I wasn't expecting this kind of pettiness by RJ Singh. Him and his protege, his partner, Jordon Saeed, have been targeting Rex Armstrong ever since Rex on the first show here by Purpose defeated RJ Singh in what could be considered an upset. Definitely RJ Singh got upset, and JJ Lynch was able to come back and help Rex Armstrong when he needed him the most. This has been brewing for months now, Bobby, and it's time for these two teams to work it out the only way we know how to do it in professional wrestling, and that is inside those ropes.
Here they come. JJ and Rex finally reunited here at Purpose. I just hope JJ isn't going to bring that bat with him.
Maybe he should, you know, having in mind the things that RJ and Saeed are capable of doing. I'm sure that RJ brought the wrist tape, you know, that he uses to tape his wrist, I guess.
I'm still not convinced that he just tapes up his wrist there. There's got to be something else there.
It's been a great few months ever since wrestling came back for this team. In fact, they became the UKPW Tag Team Champions just a few days ago. Maybe the greatest news of all, JJ Lynch is a dad. And he is now approaching wrestling with a different attitude or a different perspective. Because to be fair, the attitude is the same. Just go to the bar and drink before, maybe not before, but definitely go before and drink after. Rex seems to be selling JJ. Remember we talked about JJ's excited. He doesn't care about whatever strategy they talked about. And it's on, Bobby. Let's go.
JJ just wants a fight. He's seen what these guys have done to his best friend, and he isn't going to let it lie.
JJ is seeing red. And that may have cost them because the Southerners were able to isolate JJ. And it's a 2-on-1 scenario here in the ring. The match hasn't even started yet because there hasn't been only one person from each team in the ring at the same time.
Yeah, we are yet to hear the bell. Once one of the Sovereigns clears the ring, I think that's when we'll hear the bell go. RJ looks to launch JJ out, but Rex pulls him back into the ring. Goes to the clothesline. JJ rolls under. Stiff elbow for Jordon. Rolling neck breaker. It could be over as soon as it starts, David. Elbow drop.
That must feel good for JJ.
One. Oh.
It's going to take more, though, to put away someone with the experience of RJ Singh.
JJ is already having a great time here for his debut match in Purpose.
That is interesting, isn't it? JJ Lynch, this is the first time that he's actually in the ring here in Purpose, and that's great. They work so well together, they're best friends, and you can see exactly a good example of this right here.
Just a little something for Jordan there before he goes for the pin. Now you think he'd really gone straight, if Rex had gone straight for the pin there, he might have got it. Took a little time just to tell Jordan what he thought of him.
I appreciate the fact, and I think especially Rex Armstrong is bringing this to the ring. I appreciate the fact that even though the story between these teams is a very aggressive story, they are still trying to keep this as much of a normal tag team match as possible. That is actually great strategy because the more chaotic this match is, the more emotional the wrestlers get in the ring, the more RJ Singh and Jordon Saeed are able to capitalize on that. I am sure that every time JJ and Rex hit RJ and Jordon harder, it must feel great. But they have been doing a very good job at keeping their heads cold, making sure they're still in control, using the tag team rules to their advantage so that they don't get caught in their own emotions. That's a great thing.
And yeah, implementing some... Oh, Rex goes for a cover. They've been implementing some pretty good tag team work here, and as you said, if this gets chaotic, the only people who are going to take advantage of that is RJ and Jordan, and especially if RJ gets hold of that wrist tape.
JJ seems to have a little bit of fun in the ring. Maybe too much fun. Look at that. That opening that he gave RJ must have been enough to be able to at least help him recuperate.
And a great drop kick to the chest, and they stay in control. JJ tags Rex back in. Some more of this tag team continuity. You can tell these guys are best friends and how long they've worked together. Super kick and dumps him on his head. That could be it. Jordon runs in and breaks up the cover. I think Jordon knew if he hadn't have broke that up, RJ may well have stayed down for the 3 there.
Rex Armstrong is showing why he's the most powerful member of this match right here with that power that he showed earlier. But he's also happy to put things on the line like he did with his knee to RJ Singh. And he's happy with fighting both of them in the ring, outside the ring, while JJ seems to be getting ready for something. And he's taking
Rex is trying to hold...
Oh no, look at that! The Southerners were able to push Rex Armstrong in the way. JJ took too long to capitalize on the opportunity that Rex Armstrong was opening there because he was having so much fun in that ring, and unfortunately that seemed to have cost Lynch and Armstrong the advantage in this match. He rammed his eye right into that post, Bobby.
JJ's excitement really cost him there. Rex was trying his best to hold on to the Sovereigns, to hold him in place with that dive. There's only so long you can hold on to two men, and JJ took just too long to get there.
It was almost like there was a called play in the back. Let's get this opportunity there. Let's open this door for you to surprise them with a suicide dive. But unfortunately, JJ was just having too much fun. He's feeling the moment too much. He wants to humiliate RJ and Saeed the same way that they've tried to do to Rex and to himself. And unfortunately, that ended up creating a mistake that got Rex Armstrong against the ropes now that the Southerners seem to be in control.
So interestingly, David, I think this is the first time RJ and Jordon have come together under the name the Sovereigns in Purpose Wrestling.
It is. They're in fact are known as the East City Southerners. Unfortunately, our graphics team didn't get enough time to be able to update that. Great suplex there.
This could be it.
But the East City Southerners are coming to Purpose Wrestling to reign the tag team division. You see what I did there?
I know how every show we've had to go through this, David. Sovereigns. Sovereigns.
I was about to say, for someone that can't speak this language, I'm really good at doing language puns, but I'm just not good at pronouncing them, you know.
Your Reigns pun was great, but Sovereigns.
Look at that!
And a knee to the back of Rex, and the power. Now, you said Rex is the strongest man in here, but you got to think, if he is, Jordan's definitely the second strongest man in the ring.
And Jordan's looking great. Have you seen him? He is looking jacked. He's been focusing a lot on his body composition, being able to change his game up just a little bit in the gym and with nutrition so that can transform into being a better professional wrestler. And I think definitely after the hard work that Jordan put in, the power of Jordan Saeed can be a key for the win when it comes to the Southerners here in this match.
And we've seen this before, that side slam diving elbow combo. And that's it. I thought that was it, David. Rex pops
RJ
up.
spent too much time looking at the referee.
It's that Tyrannosaurus Vice that he's been implementing. Rex refuses to break the hold. Took 3 stomps to the jaw before he released that hold.
If you want any more evidence that this is personal and that they are in the ring trying to not show weaknesses, there's a great example there. There's something that Rex Armstrong does not want to do, and that's to make Jordon and RJ believe that somehow they are stronger than Rex in that ring. That was an incredible, well, dare I say it, fighting spirit shown by Rex Armstrong.
Rex has really started to implement that submission recently. And for someone with the upper body strength of him, getting caught in a vice is really going to struggle. You saw how many kicks it took Jordon to just break that vice.
And Rex enjoys being kicked in the face like that, you know? He loves the fight. He may not know where he is right now, but he will look back at this footage, he will look back at the memories he has of this match, and he actually is enjoying the time that he has in the ring. It's something that unites JJ and Rex.
Now you can tell, yeah, these two love to have fun. They love to have a party. Even as a new dad, I think JJ's going to maybe just have 1 or 2 before he heads home to his newborn.
Great job there by Jordan Saeed as well. As soon as he realized that Rex was starting to mount some offense, he upped the urgency in this match. He brought the energy by himself and RJ back up. And look at this, the Southerners are back in control in this match.
Now this is where the experience of RJ Singh comes into play. I may be wrong here, David, but I think RJ Singh might have the combined experience of all 3 other men in this match.
That may be true. And the thing is, I think one great example that you can see that experience of RJ, besides the great game plan Sure, sneaky, but great game plan that the Sovereigns have is that Jordon Saeed has increased his ring IQ. Look at that! Once again, JJ Lynch was too emotional. He went after RJ after everything that RJ was doing to Rex, and that has cost the opportunity for Lynch and Armstrong to tag again. JJ Lynch sometimes gets too emotional, he gets too much in his head, and it has cost him at least twice in this match. Rex needs to continue to fight from underneath. It was an opportunity that unfortunately Lynch and Armstrong lost here to be able to tag and change the outcome of this match, or change the momentum of this match to their advantage.
Now Rex has been here for, he's wrestled on 3 of the shows, David, out of 4, and he was here for the one that he didn't wrestle on. He actually did commentary with us. And do you think seeing the environment of Purpose, seeing the environment of Merton has got Rex in the right headspace that maybe JJ just hasn't found yet?
There's definitely that when it comes to experience. And look at this! I'll finish my point later because the Stampede is on!
And into that big running power slam. Now this is it. Rex has to get that tag to JJ. JJ's bounding up and down the ring apron. He needs that tag.
And this time he's there, waiting for the touch by Rex Armstrong. JJ Lynch has been released!
He hops over the top rope. Clothesline. Clothesline. One corner to the other, and a running, flying forearm. And Jordon has been knocked silly. Jordon reverses the Irish whip. JJ up to the second rope, and a drop kick straight to the chest. JJ is feeling it.
JJ Lynch is looking leaner and greater. He is moving great in the ring, and he's now showing that all the hard work he's been putting for the past few months have been paid off. Great offense there by JJ Lynch.
I think he was looking for that spiral DDT he likes to use. Springboard and a drop kick to RJ Singh.
And look at the jump on him.
And a huge angle slam. That could be enough to put Jordon away. Lucky for the Sovereigns, RJ Singh was there to break it up.
And Rex Armstrong is still feeling the effects of all that punishment that he suffered at the hands of the Sovereigners for the past few minutes.
You see that, there's that experience again. RJ pulls Jordon to his own corner so he can get the tag. What are they looking for here?
The City Sovereigners trying to stretch the count of the referee here, using the rules to their advantage.
And a heart attack, that vintage heart attack. And JJ has enough to kick out.
JJ landed right in the back of his head, but is still fighting in this ring. And here comes the ethnic submission by RJ Singh.
Now this is a move that RJ has perfected. And he has clearly been teaching it to Jordon Saeed as he slaps it on as well. This has got to be it for Rex and JJ. Neither man can get out of this. How long can they hold on?
The legal people in this ring are RJ and JJ. If JJ tops, this is it. But look at Rex Armstrong. Look at the power of the dinosaur.
And he plows his way through RJ Singh and his own tag partner to break that submission. And all 4 men are on the canvas now. Got to think, cliche as it is, the first man to his feet is going to get the advantage, and that man is RJ Singh.
Rex Armstrong putting everything on the line, making sure that JJ is not in a position where he can lose this match, including putting himself on the line, using 2 men as weapons, himself and Jordon Saeed, only to open an opportunity like this one! He got him, Bobby, he got him!
There's that spiral DDT. Goes for the cover. You've got to think if Jordon Saeed wasn't there to break it up, this one would have been done with that move.
There's the power of Jordon Saeed being able to move people around. What a spear!
And Jordon Saeed was folded in half by that huge spear from Rex Armstrong. This match has disintegrated into chaos, which is a position Rex and JJ couldn't really afford to get into. This is smart by Rex.
But I'll tell you what,
After everything that's been going on between these 4 men in the past few months here at Purpose, these people are putting everything on the line and going the distance to try and make sure they get out of here with the win. This is about pride more than anything else, Bobby. And it's so, oh, what a reversal there by RJ.
That experience coming into play again. He felt something coming and kicked back.
Wait, was that the punch? That was the punch. He had the head state.
JJ got a super kick.
But the super kick got Rex on top.
And out of nowhere, Rex collapses onto RJ Singh after the super kick. Rex looks unconscious from that punch. But RJ looks unconscious from that kick. I don't think either of the legal men knew what happened at the end there.
There was one person that knew exactly what happened here, and that's JJ Lynch. He realized what happened, and he ended up using the circumstances to his advantage. Lynch and Armstrong get out of here with a win. You have to believe that this is a bit of a fluke win, Bobby.
I do wonder if that dead weight of Rex after being knocked out by RJ was one of the big factors in keeping RJ down when it landed square on him.
I wonder if these two teams battle 9 more times, if the result is as fluky as this one. I think RJ and Jordon are not going to let this go. The way that this ended, you could also say that there was a little bit of luck by Lynch and Armstrong. At the same token, you can say that JJ created the opportunity and the circumstances for them to get the win. It was his super kick, it was his awareness in the ring that brought the win to Lynch and Armstrong. Either way, this was an incredible contest, Bobby. What a great addition these two teams are for the tag team division. And what a party it's going to be now that Lynch and Armstrong won this match.
We're now going to throw it to the back. We're going to hear from JJ and Rex, as well as Jordon, Saeed and RJ Singh.
Oh, good lads. You good? You good? What happened? We won. Did we? 1, 2, 3. Vindication, my brother. Vindication. I'm finally here. Feels great to be here. Next to my man. Beating RJ, beating Jordan. Long time coming. A lot of sneak attacks, a lot of jumping. Finally, the scores were level. Didn't know. Couldn't handle it. You know? When did we win? Super good. Yeah, trust me. We'll watch the video though. It's good sort of. But yeah, man. Feels great to be here. Can't wait for the next one. Bring it on.
Like we said, throwing cans and drinking hands. No, wait, was that wrong?
Again and again and again and again. These stupid tag teams who just want to have fun, they don't actually want to wrestle. They don't want to get the 1, 2, 3, they just want to have fun and drink. RJ, it's driving me insane. I'm losing my damn mind.
Rex, JJ, you think with that one win, you think this is over?
It's not over, I'm telling you that now, it's not over one bit.
You ain't heard the last of the Sovereigns, and I'm telling you now, we're gonna see you again. And next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky.
We are back after a short break, and I am now joined by Rex Armstrong.
Bobby, my good friend, how are you? And before we go ahead, I just need to clarify, are there 2 of you?
No, I think you're either drunk or concussed, Rex.
I mean, probably both. Let's be honest, I did get punched very hard on my head by RJ Singh. But you know, I still won. And now, I get to sit back, have a few beers with you, Bobby, and watch another great tag team match here in the Merton Arts Centre. I'm buzzing. If I had to picture a replacement for LK Mezinger in my head, that silhouette as it slowly formed would be Skye. I think a perfect replacement here. I don't know about you.
If anyone can fit in with that brawling, that intensity of Experiment in Terror, it is Skye Smitson.
Exactly, and I've got to say, coming out to Turnstile, an absolute banger of a tune, has already got me on their side.
Nearly as banging as your entrance, Rex.
Oh, stop it, you. Stop it. Goodness me.
Now, this is going to be a formidable team, and they are actually going up against another somewhat ad hoc team in Ollie Peace and Jay Alexander.
I know, the battle of the ad hoc teams. Ollie has been trying to find a partner that gels with him, and he just hasn't quite struck gold with that just yet. But I mean, I've known Jane Alexander for quite a while, and maybe, and I think this could be the pairing that Ollie's been waiting for. I'm excited to see how they work together.
Now, a lot of people might not know Jay Alexander. He's quick, he is tall. Look at the size of this guy. But he's deceivingly agile and quick for his size.
He's got a good reach.
And you know what else he's got? He's got a great vertical leap.
Oh my goodness, it will catch you by surprise. Crowd very much behind Ollie Peace here. Merton Art Centre loving him. Who wouldn't? On those tights alone.
I mean, anyone who comes out to Third Eye Blind is going to have me cheering too. Now, Rex, we've got you here as my knowledgeable friend. You're here to analyse the match. What do you think is going to be the keys to victory for each of these teams?
Well, I think, like we were saying earlier, really, it is who can work together the best. And the art of tag teaming together, Bobby, is sort of being on the same page, but also being able to anticipate what your partner is about to do, even sometimes before they've even done it. So that's really what we're going to have to see, which team does the best here and who gels the most.
Now, Ollie looking for a handshake here from Skye.
He's big on his handshakes.
Don't think he's going to get it.
Oh! That was a spicy handshake in return there. Goodness me.
Now, you knew you were never going to get anything too clean from Skye Smitson, but I don't think Ollie was quite expecting that.
I know. I think Ollie might have been the only person who wasn't expecting that, though. I think everyone else very familiar with what Skye was probably going to return with.
Skye challenging Ollie to hit her.
He doesn't look sure, though, does he? He doesn't want to. Oh, Skye more than happy to, though. Straight into a wrist lock there.
Stiff right elbow, yeah. As you said, followed by a wrist lock. Ollie worked down to the mat already.
Ollie looking very surprised. I don't think he was expecting this to be... Oh, there we go. Skye straight back into the wrist lock though.
Great series of manoeuvres from Ollie, but Skye maintaining control. Now I think Skye may have the power advantage here, but Ollie is almost definitely going to have the speed advantage.
Oh, you say that, but Ollie's certainly showing his own strength there with that snap power slam. Tagging Jay in.
Almost a tilt-a-whirl power slam.
Tilt-a-whirl indeed. Skye wanted none of that.
Purpose Wrestling's first look at Jay Alexander in the ring. Now the height difference here is massive, but the experience of Elijah and the ruthlessness, I think that's really going to play into his advantage.
I can't help but feel, if like me, Elijah had some hair, the height difference wouldn't be as bad.
Lovely tight headlock by Elijah. Jay trying to work his way out.
Elijah firmly in control.
And the torque as he pulls and cranks on the neck and head.
Oh, a quick pin there.
Now that was never going to keep Elijah down, but Jay was just looking for a way out of that headlock.
Oh, a lovely Hurricane Rana there. Deep arm drag.
And there it is, that vertical leap I was saying about.
Now, Bobby, do you think... I think Elijah might be quite caught off guard there. I don't think he knew what to expect from Jay Alexander there.
No, I think he was expecting the youth and inexperience of Jay to come to the top, but Jay was having none of it. Jay is confident in what he's doing. He knows where he is in the ring, and he's going to use his size and his speed to his advantage.
But there, the inexperience probably did come in there slightly, Bobby, with trusting Elijah to do a clean break.
Now that's one thing we can expect from this new combination of Experiment and Terror, if you will. They will break the rules, they will play dirty.
Is that vertical leap coming into play there, like you're saying, Bobby? Jay Alexander looking really impressive.
Drop kick to the chest and in for the cover. And a kick out by Elijah. Dragging Elijah to his corner. So we're looking for some of that tag team continuity between these two new teams, as you said, Rex. So far, both teams working fairly well together. Some nice tag team combo.
I would say it's fairly evenly matched, I agree.
And a kick out by Elijah after that double back elbow.
Now, I'm not sure about this tactic, Bobby. This might be where the difference between these two tag teams come in. Ollie relies on the energy from the crowd, and I don't think Experiment and Terror do. They will just go about their business. Oh! And the man on the outside getting involved there, and I don't think Martin's very happy with it at all, but Elijah is capitalised.
Pounding on Ollie. And like you said, I don't think Experiment and Terror need the fans behind him. In fact, I think they would have coped well in the empty arena wrestling when no one was there.
Definitely, 100% agree with you there.
Quick float over cover and a kick out by Ollie Peace. Elijah tags in Skye Smitson.
Oh, a stiff right hand from Skye, and then a quick elbow to the back of the head. Real vicious.
Looking for that lovely vertical suplex. And the power of Skye Smitson on display there. Did you see that? She stepped right between Jay and Ollie, and now teasing Ollie and Jay with the tag.
I think this is probably where we're going to see a side of Experiment and Terror that we're all too familiar with for everyone that's familiar with them as a tag team, or this new version of the tag team, where they are almost sort of starting to play with their food. Just sort of starting to tease Ollie and really starting to get into their groove here.
Now they've really got Ollie where they want him. He's in their half of the ring now, working him over, quick tags, keeping each other fresh. Now this is great tag team continuity.
I mean, it's said a lot, but it's the best way to stay in control and wear an opponent down. You've got to cut that ring in half, don't let them tag their opponent in, and just start wearing them down.
Ollie looking to fight his way out, but Skye grinding him back down. Now this team of
oh, a stiff kick right to Ollie's face there.
This team of Elijah and Skye have actually managed to get some of the audience here on side with their kind of rough tactics and aggression.
Oh, two there. Now, the thing that we've got to bear in mind that is very underappreciated with Ollie Peace is that he is very, very tough. Hard to keep down. It's going to take a lot more than what they're doing to beat Ollie at the moment. Although that dropkick might just do it. Straight to the mush. Oh, but pulls him back into the corner. They're not done with him just yet.
These quick tags in and out. I'm really surprised by the cohesion of these two, both Skye Smitson and Elijah.
Oh, and another dropkick. Oh my goodness.
You see that? They were trading who could do the better dropkick. They're just playing, as you said, playing with their food now, Rex.
And there's this now. Another. Oh, there we telegraphed it slightly too much there. And Ollie Peace with the return dropkick.
Now, Elijah and Skye have great dropkicks, but Ollie has a beautiful one of his own and a great double underhook suplex to cause some separation. Can he finally get that tag?
Absolutely textbook underhook suplex there. And you've got to think he's got a tag in the fresher man, Jay, here. Jay's dying for a tag there. And here we go!
And Jay is in. And the big man, elbow.
Oh! Not Skye on the apron. Stiff line.
Clothesline and a reverse elbow. Looking for that other clothesline and misses. Stucks under.
Oh my goodness, that discus roaring elbow there caught Elijah flush, but Skye out of nowhere takes Jay Alexander down. I don't think he saw that one coming at all, right in his blind spot.
That running European uppercut was devastating. And a meeting of the
Clash of
minds.
heads there.
Boot to the face of Elijah.
Low bridge.
Skye Smitson sent to the outside.
Oh, and a tornado
This could be
DDT. You gotta think that might be it. Jay with the pin. Hooks the leg. And a kick out for Elijah.
Close. And you gotta think Jay is now in a state of mind. Like, what do I gotta do? I just dumped Elijah right on his head.
But he's the fresh man as well, so he's clearly got to do a little bit more. Is he going to tackle? Oh, maybe this is the inexperience we're talking about here, Bobby. I don't know how wise it is to tag in Ollie after the beating he took.
Yeah, Ollie could have done with another few minutes on the outside. No Shigeroshi. Ollie looking for that springboard moonsault. Plants it clean. And the cover attempt is broken up by Skye Smitson. Ollie sends Skye to the outside. Now, Ollie's frustration coming to the surface now.
It's a smart move there, tagging Jay Alexander back in. And let's see what Jay can do, what he's got up his sleeve.
He could use that size. He likes to use his speed, but this is an opportunity to use that size. He's a much bigger...
standing switch. Oh, Bobby, did you see that?
Now, this is what...
I don't think the ref called that, but it was a low blow there from Jay to Jay Alexander, I believe.
This is what we were talking about from Experimenting Terror. They are not afraid to take a shortcut. There it is.
And a double stomp air raid crash.
That's got to be it. Ollie's distracted the ref.
Oh, Jay still got some life in him yet.
I think Ollie bought Jay just enough time, just a couple of seconds to kind of get his wherewithal.
I agree. I think if Ollie hadn't been talking to the referee there, Jay might have been down there for the 3. But that's not to take away from clearly the resilience of Jay Alexander. Still got a lot more fight left in him. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed that Elijah was able to get such a big opponent wrapped around him for that air raid crash.
Oh, those punches in the corner from Skye, absolutely brutal.
Now, both of these two, both members of this version of Experimenting Terror, if you will, are both hard-hitting strikers. And both being hit in the stomach by both of them. Hey!
Oh, what happened there? Wait, is that? Is that LK getting involved? It is, isn't it?
LK Mezinger.
For a second, I thought it was a fan, but that's probably the 4th beer I've had, playing tricks on my mind.
LK Mezinger has pulled Ollie Peace out of the ring. Martin Raymondson has lost all control.
I mean, the tag match has fallen apart now.
Jay is
The referee
trying to fight back.
really got to get a hold of this here.
And he's thrown him straight through the chairs. That is Ollie Peace done. There is no coming back from that.
He's not entirely sure who he should be focusing on. Obviously, he wants to make sure that Ollie Peace isn't getting injured here, but he's also got to make sure he's keeping an eye on what's going on in the ring. Currently getting distracted by LK, and an electric chair dropping into a cutter in the ring. Oh!
And Jay Alexander kicks out.
I was not expecting that.
This is the fight you were on about. Such a young man, so new to the game, and what a kick out. What a lot of heart he has.
Absolutely. So much heart, so much resilience. Really impressed here.
Look at that fisherman suplex. Jay rolls him up.
Smarts, ring awareness, rolls him up there.
But Elijah isn't the legal man.
Skye
Smitson
from Skye
points out who the legal competitor is. Now the referee's lost control. Skye looking for a crossroads maybe. Reversed into an elbow. Elijah comes back in. This has really broken down Rex. Pump kick into a German suplex.
High on his neck there, Bobby. You've got to believe Jay Alexander's rattled. Followed up with a... Oh, he's rattled him there. Knocked his head off.
What else could Jay possibly have left? Surely he can't take anything. And there it is, that crossroads. Spinning neck breaker. 3, and it is over.
But you got to believe, Bobby. I mean, the match broke down slightly, but let's also highlight just how tough of an outing Jay Alexander had there. They had to really throw everything in the kitchen sink at him there to keep him down.
When Ollie had been taken out by LK Mezinger, Jay tried his damnedest to stay in this match, but there's only so much. Well, it's essentially become a 3-on-1. There's only so much Jay Alexander can take.
When the numbers are against you, it's just a matter of time. It's something you learn after a while of being in a wrestling ring, and unfortunately, it's a lesson that Jay Alexander has learned on his first outing here at Purpose. But I hope, especially from what we've seen, that's not the only time we see him in Purpose. He certainly showed that he deserves another opportunity here. But you've got to believe Experiment in Terror version 2.0 equally, if not more impressive.
Now Jay Alexander will be back, as will Ollie Peace, and all 5 of these competitors, if we choose to bring LK back after that display. Now we are going to throw it to the back. We're going to hear from Skye, Smitson and Elijah, as well as Ollie Peace and Jay Alexander.
Purpose Wrestling. We are Experiment in Terror. I'm Elijah. This is LK Mezinger. And we're here with our new friend.
And for those of you that don't know, my name is Skye Smitson, but you can call me the Villainess. And what you just saw is 2 absolute beasts run through 2 weak, pathetic excuses for wrestlers.
You know what? She's savage, right? I'm here. I'm in a sling. 1 arm, half shoulder, still getting shit done, right? I didn't abandon both of my friends just because I got the sniffles, I got a bit of a runny nose, and like...
Warren Banks.
Oh yes, sir. We are Experiment in Terror, and we are here to run through this entire tag division and get to the top.
Oh yeah!
You alright, Jay? No. I'm sorry about that. I was throwing up a load of chairs. Yeah. Well, I didn't exactly go to plan. We could make excuses. We could call out the guy interfering on the outside, throwing me through the chairs. But you know what? I make no excuses. We knew what we were getting into. We knew the sorts of people we were wrestling. We should have had a game plan for that. Not exactly how we wanted to end 2021 at Purpose Pro. But you know what? I'll rest on it. I'll find more of my inner peace. I'll come back with a New Year's resolution. In fact, with a purpose to make 2022 different. Oh, and you're the one who got pinned, by the way, so you got a lot to learn, kid. My bad.
Well, I've got to say, I really don't think Ollie Peace or Jay Alexander have anything to be disappointed about or ashamed in there from their performance. But, I mean, I don't know about you, Bobby, but does it seem a little bit like Ollie wasn't taking any blame for that match lost there, sort of, at all?
He did seem to put a lot of that on Jay Alexander, but we'll hear from Ollie Peace in a future show. But for now, we've got some exciting action from the women's division. So Ava White has wrestled with us before in a losing effort, but she's coming up against a rookie in Safire Reed, and we really don't know what she's going to be bringing to the table.
A very unknown element in Safire Reed. I, along with a few other people, did have the pleasure of training her at the London Wrestling School when she first got started, and even then we all saw the potential in her, and we're excited to see her wrestle today. And I think I've said it before, but let's also point out how amazing and glamorous Ava White's jacket is. I love it.
It is some top-notch ring wear. Now let's get ready for the debut of Safire Reed. Has to be said, what a banging tune she has chosen to come out to.
This is a great tune. Very happy with this choice. Oh, she's fired up. Here we go. Safire Reed's debut at Purpose. She's going to show everyone what she's made of. I'm excited. Now, I don't know about you, Bobby, but I am impressed already that she is calm, collected, not letting the events get to her head, get nervous. She looks prepared. She looks calm, collected, and ready to go.
The most impressive thing about that is she is so young and so inexperienced, and yet, like you said, Rex, cool, calm, and collected. She is ready for this match.
Exactly, showing some composure here well beyond her years. I am impressed already.
Now, for Ava White, what do you think you've got to do with this unknown element that is Safire Reed?
It's difficult to tell, and when you've got someone that you've never seen wrestle before, you don't want to take them too lightly. But there is normally an element of Ava that does tend to underestimate her opponents, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes here.
She is very cocky. Always thinks she's got the upper hand on her opponent, and yet that hasn't actually come to fruition here in Purpose.
But when you are as talented as Ava White, I can see how easy it would be to think you are better than everyone else, because in some occasions, she is.
Now, what I will say about Ava, she isn't scared to take a shortcut, and I think some of those... Oh, we go for a quick roll-up.
Quick crucifix there. Oh, no, Ava kicks out.
Great
Safire
head.
still back in control, showing a really, really good technical ground game here. Very impressive.
Great headlock takeover, and now controlling Ava White on the mat. Ava breaks out with that head scissors.
I think that might be what we'll see in this match here, Bobby. Just the strength of Ava coming into play. Just being able to muscle herself out of some of the holds.
Now, does it appear to you, like, despite being a rookie, that Safire may actually have a bit of a technical advantage here?
I think so, and I think Ava White is certainly not expecting it.
Ava jumps out of the way, Safire to the second rope, looks for that crossbody.
Oh, and here we go, the strength of Ava again. Catches her out midair and just dumps her like some garbage. Oh my gosh. Oh!
Huge running, big boot to the jaw.
I think her teeth are somewhere at the back near the front row. Oh my god. Cleaned her clock.
Rolls her out of the corner, goes in for that cover. 2, and a kick out after 1. Now the crowd here trying to get under Ava White's skin. You know how much Ava loves to be loved.
How wise is this, Bobby? She seems to be paying more attention to the crowd than she is to her opponent.
Yeah, I think this is getting under her skin a bit much. She needs to stay in the ring. She can't take Safire Reed lightly.
See, and this is it. She gave her some space. She gave her some recovery time. And Safire, oh, but no, just grabs her handful of hair, slams her back onto the mat.
Now, Ava is taking control here. What do you think Safire can do to try and fight back against the bigger, stronger, and let's face it, dirty fighting opponent?
Oh! Well, avoid that would be my first bit of advice, Bobby, if I'm honest. Goodness me! A stretched out axe kick, and Safire is now through the ropes and on the ground. But really what she needs to do, like she was before she went to the outside, she's got to create some separation, try and fight back like she is now, because Safire is still well and truly in this match.
And she has just lit up Ava White's jaw with those straight forearms, then bouncing it off the apron. Sending her back into the ring. She's going to look to take advantage of the space she's created.
Which is a smart move. She can only win this match in the ring. Oh, but some just clubbing to Ava's back here.
Now, we've seen that time and time again from Ava. She has a great backbreaker into the cover and out at 2. That backbreaker, the height of Ava, the power, she dumps her opponent straight across the knee.
The thing you got to remember as well, Bobby, is that as soon as you get hit with a backbreaker like that, not only does it take all the air out of your lungs, but you've got pins and needles down your legs, pins and needles down your arms, maybe even some pain shooting up and down your back and your neck, and you really, it's all you can think about. Any game plan that you had, any strategy is out the window. All you're thinking about is pain.
Those straight kicks to the spine of Safire Reed. Launched into the corner and fights back with that strong, stiff elbow. And a diving European uppercut from the second rope. Safire has finally managed to get some space.
But she can't capitalise. This is what happens when you take a backbreaker like that. Your legs are like jelly. You manage to power through on some adrenaline, but then you just can't capitalise. It's one of the most frustrating things as a wrestler.
This crowd here is trying to egg Safire Reed on. Ava powers her up into that Samoan drop position. And a crisscross Safire ducks under, low kick, and an enziguri to the jaw.
Oh, Safire's starting to feel it now. She's starting to feel the momentum head her way, and this match is starting to shift.
Builds up a head of steam and a running
my
forearm.
goodness, stiff to the face there.
And a second.
And again.
German suplex. Now she looked to do the bridge pin but couldn't quite get it, so she rolled around. And
I think that goes back to that backbreaker again, Bobby. I think she's just not quite got that full strength back in her arms yet after taking that backbreaker. So smartly though, it shows the ring smarts of Safire. She just rolled her through and pinned her anyway.
Yeah. Not enough in her to find that bridge. Looking for that gotch.
Going for that neutralizer that she does. On the victory roll, here we go. Oh, so close.
Great takedown there by Safire Reed. And that scorpion kick to the jaw. And a clothesline in return. And both women are down in the centre of the ring.
Both of them down. Both of them hitting each other with some bombs there. And I gotta believe, I hope you agree with me, Bobby, the first one to their feet might just be the one that capitalises.
And that woman is Safire Reed, trying to pull Ava White out of that corner.
The strength of Ava holding onto the ropes though.
Oh, and Safire's throat straight across that middle rope.
Oh no! Oh no!
Into that neutralizer.
Straight into the neutralizer there.
And that's got to be it. And what an effort from Safire Reed. But your winner is Ava White here.
Incredible effort from Safire. But Ava White just slightly too sneaky at the end there. Throwing her throat into the ropes and hitting her with that brutal neutralizer.
Now this is where the experience and strength of Ava White won over, but she and everyone else here at Merton Arseface has got to be impressed with Safire.
And I think if you look at the way Ava's holding herself here, Bobby, I think she knows that she was in a fight. I think she's trying to brush it off. But I think she might even admit that she was impressed by Safire as well.
You see her holding her back there, wincing slightly. Although being a classic Ava White, still mocking the crowd as she leaves.
But what an effort, what a debut, and what a wrestler we have here in Safire. I cannot wait to see where we go from here with her.
Reed looks heartbroken, but she's got nothing to be ashamed of. Here in her purpose debut, she took Ava White to the limit. We're going to throw it to the back now. We're going to hear from Ava White.
Safire. You should be so proud of yourself. You got in the ring with me, the Ava, and all of my adoring fans were chanting my name. But Safire, I'm done with you. I have someone that I need to see again, and that's you, Laura. I'm coming back for you.
Oh, well, Ava White seemingly still a bit sore about her loss to Laura there, and I think clearly wants a little bit of revenge.
Well, look to the future, she may get her chance of revenge, but for now, we have an amazing main event, a big 8-man tag team match.
And I'm not too afraid to say that I hate these guys.
I think you're not the only one in that boat.
I mean, Bobby, let's call a spade, shall we? They ruined the last show. We had an incredible main event, and these four, because it wasn't about them, just couldn't help themselves, and they went ahead and ruined it. Like they ruin everything.
David Francisco challenged these guys to a match at the end of the last show after the jump. David tried to come out and save Doug and Jordon, to not much avail. Nino Bryant then tried to help, also to no avail. These four men beating down on everyone. Now the original match was supposed to be David Francisco, Nino Bryant, Jordan Breaks and Doug Williams versus Destination Everywhere. But Doug cannot make it due to travel issues. So, from what I'm informed, David Francisco has found a surprise partner, but he won't tell anyone who it is.
Now, I do feel obliged to say, because David Francisco is obviously in this match, and I'm commentating in his place, that it's nice to see, with different music, Charlie Carter can't headbang in time to it. So, ha ha ha, joke's on him.
Yeah, that is David's normally his favourite part of the show, but yeah, he can't match that one.
Well, they've ruined it for themselves, Bobby, haven't they? Because they ruin everything.
And here he comes. Now this man has dealt with Destination Everywhere for years, and you saw how hot under the collar he got at the end of the last show.
And I can't blame you, Bobby, because just when you think you're done with them, like cockroaches, they pop up again.
Now David usually bounds onto that stage with a big smile, comes out slapping hands, but not today. This is serious. This is war. He's joined now by the other man who tried to save everyone from that beatdown from Destination Everywhere, Nino Bryant. Now this kid is always full of fire. He can really go, Rex.
One of the most talented and youngest wrestlers I've ever seen, Bobby. And don't even get me started on his mutton chops. Oh my goodness, those cyclones.
Are you ready for some flippy shit from Nino, some power from David, and some technical masterclass from our next competitor, Jordon Breaks?
Oh, I sure am. And just before Jordon comes out, I would like to point out, just so that he doesn't get sad, how glorious both David and Nino's hair currently looked. I don't know what their conditioning program has, but my goodness, it must be incredible.
I'm sure with those mutton chops, Jordon doesn't really care.
Oh, I'm sure he conditions those mutton chops as well, Bobby. Don't you worry. But, what, are they heading to the ring?
Now,
There's
who's
three of
their
them.
fourth man? There is only three here.
It looks like they're heading to the ring, Bobby. I mean, David's getting in the ring. That's Nino. I mean, they're all getting in the ring. You gotta question how wise this is. I mean, we saw from the last show just how dangerous Destination Everywhere are as a four.
I know we saw it on social media. David Francisco said there was a fourth, and he said he wasn't going to reveal who it is. But it looks like they're going to go at it 3-on-4.
Well, I know he said he wasn't going to reveal till the day, but I think it's pretty wise if he reveals now. Do you not think so, Bobby? Otherwise, they're outnumbered.
I wouldn't have headed to the ring without a fourth man.
No. And I mean, I say they're outnumbered, but you're never really outnumbered when the crowd here are fully behind you like they are. I think the O.J.M.O might have, unsurprisingly, Bobby, something to say.
Oh, he's always got something to say. Kind of sick of listening to him.
Me too.
I see 1, 2, 3 people. Handicap match because no one is smart enough to count to 4.
No. I'll tell you what, Bobby, I think the fourth member might be the man in that crowd.
Well, I think this whole crowd is the proverbial 12th man, as we would say in football, but yeah.
And they're already getting the O.J.M.O off his game. You can tell he looks slightly frustrated.
Well, you know what he's like when he's not the centre of attention.
Handicap match, and all of you are going to find out that Purpose Wrestling is, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, it's our show, and you can kiss my ring.
Oh!
We are just slapping the taste, and it's on. We are on here.
What a slap from Nino Bryant, and this has already broken down into a brawl. 3-on-4. But I'm going to call on this. Team Purpose have taken the ring and got the advantage.
Team Purpose, I agree, and I'll tell you what, Bobby, I do not envy our referee Oscar here at all.
He's already lost control, but how could you ever gain control of these 7 men? Nino Bryant smashing Charlie Carter in the face. Connor Mills
David
and
Francisco taking some stiff chops there from Connor Mills, lighting him up. Well, Jordon breaks over by the bar. Straight into a chin lock, loving it.
what a chop by Charlie Carter, and this has broken down into just a melee.
And I think, Bobby, I'm not sure, but I think the O.J.M.O might still be recovering from that slap.
I mean, Nino is small, but he packs a wallet. I wouldn't want to be slapped in the jaw by Nino.
Oh no, here he is.
What is he doing? He's directing traffic here, trying to guide the rest of Destination Everywhere to get Team Purpose into the centre.
And here's where the numbers game comes into play. It just overwhelms you.
O.J.M.O building up ahead of steam now. Gonna look for that suicide dive. Oh. Of course. Oh!
Wait.
The lights have gone down here in Merton Art Space. This is exactly what we saw last time at Under the Storm.
Oh! My goodness! Look who is back!
It's Solomon Lamb!
Lamb is here. And he looks angry.
He must be the fourth member of the team.
Oh! And a stiff uppercut straight to the O.J.M.O's face.
The O.J.M.O looks scared, and rightly so, after the disrespect he showed Solomon.
Big back body
finished
drop
what we
from
started.
Solomon as well to Connor Mills.
The numbers game now, overcoming Solomon. But he fights back, double spear!
He looks around. I think he might have... Oh, I think we could be Cannibal City here.
All four members of Destination Everywhere, they are on the tracks, in the way of this train. That is Solomon Lamb.
He's still going, he won't stop.
1, 2, 3, and 4. And the crowd here at Merton Art Space are so happy.
And the crowd here loving a little bit of Solomon Lamb.
After his injury in our very first show, Feels Like Summer, Solomon Lamb is back and he looks to be better than ever.
And now David Francisco just paintbrushing the O.J.M.O. My goodness.
And you know how good it feels for David to be smashing the O.J.M.O square in the jaw.
Oh! Stiff chop right to the chest there, taking all the air out of the O.J.M.O's lungs.
And that
Following up
big left hand.
Big left hand there.
Now the O.J.M.O looks to be shook already. And a rake to the eyes. This is standard tactics from the O.J.M.O. And all of Destination Everywhere, really.
This is the trouble with the O.J.M.O and Destination Everywhere. There is no underhanded trick too underhanded for them.
He switches direction. Looks at that Hurricane Rana. David.
I think David's caught. He has. David's caught him. The strength of David Francisco coming into play here.
Muscles him up into a fireman's carry. The O.J.M.O fights his way down though, elbows to the jaw. And the arrogance of the O.J.M.O. And he looks for a T-bone suplex all the way across the ring.
Throwing him around like a light bag of sand. Incredible.
The O.J.M.O took too much time to gloat and David Francisco made him pay. Now looking for that stalling Uranagi.
Oh, but Destination Everywhere had it scouted.
And a stiff kick from Connor Mills into the back of David Francisco. Now the NIC looking for that combination power slam and neck breaker. And a close 2 count there from the O.J.M.O. And he's just
like
relentlessly
that, like
working over David
pack of
Francisco.
wolves, Destination Everywhere can turn the tide of a match. That happened in the space of what? 10 seconds, Bobby? And look where we are.
All four men just working over David Francisco. And that double team European uppercut over the knees. David is hurt, you can see that. Now Connor trying to wear him down by making him kick out on multiple pin attempts.
I hate to say it, but it's a smart plan by Connor Mills. Just really, it takes all the air out of your opponent. As each time they kick out, you're just wearing them down and getting them more tired. Connor Mills here getting right in the face of Solomon Lamb. And you've got to believe Solomon not doing his tag team partner any favours here by distracting the referee.
Now Rex, you're a tag team wrestler. What kind of tactics is it like? Can this ad hoc team come up with to try and combat the well-established team of Destination Everywhere?
I think really the only way you can do it is to really just separate one of them away from them. They work as a pack. If you can isolate one of them, you've got a chance of winning. But when they're in control and when they're on the same page and working together, they're like a pack of wolves.
The cockiest pack of wolves I've ever seen. But Connor Mills can deliver one hell of a drop kick, and he just took David Francisco's jaw clean across to the other side of his face.
And you've got to believe this is where the tactics of Destination Everywhere is going to start to come in. They've even more than cut the ring in half. They've cut the ring into about a quarter here, isolating David completely from being able to make a tag.
Now you know David. David's probably the strongest member of his team. He was probably looking to be the one to come in, take those heavy shots to Destination Everywhere, get back out, maybe get Jordon breaks in to start wearing them down, but this just hasn't come to fruition. They work too well together, Destination Everywhere, and piece by piece, David is being taken down.
Well, it's a bit of a cliche, isn't it? But, you know, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. And unfortunately for David, he's getting punched in the face a lot right now. But if I know David, and I like to think I do, he's got a plan. He's working it through in his head right now, trying to figure out how he can get himself out of this situation and get the fresh man in.
And here we go, Charlie Carter working David Francisco down in the corner, stamping on the back of his neck.
There's nothing pretty about what Charlie Carter's doing here, even though some might say he is pretty himself. But he's just grinding David's face into that turnbuckle. It's rock hard, Charlie Carter.
He's pretty arrogant is what he is. He goes for the cover. David powers out though. Connor Mills tagged in now. Now Connor Mills and David Francisco have one heck of a history. Look at this. What's he gonna go for?
My
Big drop kick,
goodness! I think if you play that back, you'll be able to see the exact point that a part of David's soul left his body. Goodness me, Connor Mills let a small part of David Francisco die with that kick. Goodness me.
Now look at this, just paintbrushing him with forearms, using his weight to hold David down, mocking him.
Oh, and just a double stomp afterwards as well for good measure.
And now you notice this, the O.J.M.O will only tag in when David is really worn down. Taking some cheap shots on the other members of the team. The O.J.M.O is just stamping away at David. He's going to pull him back to his corner.
And tags himself straight back out again.
In comes Oisin Delaney now.
There's a part of me that can't blame him. It's a smart strategy. When the chips are down against your opponent, get in, get out.
Now, not only have you got the cohesion of Destination Everywhere as a foursome, what you've got there is also two multiple-time tag team belt-winning tag teams in that team. With David fighting back out of the corner.
Maybe a mistake from Destination Everywhere, underestimating David Francisco and not realising that he's still got some life in him yet.
The NIC looking for their black flag finishing manoeuvre. David falls
standing
behind.
switch. Big elbow
Boot
from
to the
David.
face. Second elbow to the face of Charlie Carter. And Delaney and Carter meeting in the minds in a big left arm lariat.
And Jordon breaks is in. And Connor Mills doesn't want any of that.
Now after their meeting in our second show, Mills versus Breaks finished what we started. Connor knows what Jordon Breaks is all about. And he's going to take on all of Destination Everywhere if he can.
Through the legs.
There you go, using the momentum, using that grappling background into that double underhook suplex.
Jordon Breaks
what
is
a
on
beautiful
fire. Picks the leg.
For that grapevine around the ankle.
Here, and then catches Oisin Delaney in an abdominal stretch. He's got both of them tied up like pretzels. Oh!
The NIC were in a double submission there by Jordon Breaks, and Connor Mills breaks it up with just a straight shot to the gut.
Well, it goes back to what we were saying, Bobby. You can have people tied up in pretzels and you can know 1,000 and maybe 4 holds, but...
A meeting of the minds here. Jordon's still looking to take advantage. Jordon ducks underneath, gets flipped over by the NIC, and a monkey flip And he throws Connor Mills into the NIC. And Jordon Breaks has taken control of this match single-handedly.
Oh, and where's Jordon? Is Jordon going up? Oh, very rarely do we see this. Where is Jordon going?
The crowd really behind Jordon Breaks here.
Big crossbody. Oh, but Connor Mills kicks out straight away.
The O.J.M.O's headed to the second rope. Looks
He's
for a
caught
crossbody
him.
of his own, and he is caught. Up into the fireman's carry position, and he knocks Connor Mills out with the O.J.M.O's boot. Rolling senton.
Straight onto Connor Mills. He's got to go for a pin here, surely.
And a kick out at 2. Now we know Mills is tough. Did you know between our last show and now, Connor Mills has won an MMA match?
I know. And that makes him, you got to believe, you thought he was dangerous before, but he's even more dangerous now.
What's Jordon looking for here? A pile driver maybe? Broken up by Charlie Carter.
Rolling elbow strike there.
Into that scoop suplex. Solomon Lamb is stalking Carter. And what a right hand to the jaw. Back
suplex.
suplex.
A Saito suplex to Charlie Carter.
And the best spine buster in the game, as dubbed by David Francisco.
Oh, but David's caught him.
Look for that power bomb. Huge power bomb.
Oh, but David, just cleaned out with that kick there.
404 brain not found. The O.J.M.O's running knee.
Oh, and that around the world kick from Nino. So impressive, so impactful, my goodness.
And another one. Oh no, he avoids it.
Mills dodged it. Oh my goodness, turns him inside out.
He's looking for it, he's looking for that mill shot. And a kick straight to the spine.
Oh, kick to the spine and then lands on his tailbone. You got to believe Nino's in a world of pain.
Now we saw this from these two shows ago. They will trade covers all match long.
Oh, Jordon, I think has he caught him? He has.
Looking for a Styles clash maybe?
Oh, and he gets there.
There it is, a big Styles clash. This could be it. Connor Mills kicks out at 2. Barely able to kick out.
I mean, I'm going to say here, Bobby, you got to believe that Jordon needs to make a tag, but who's he going to tag to? Everyone is down here. Absolute carnage.
Nino has crawled up to the thing and he's going to look to tag himself in. And here he is.
And the O.J.M.O. in as well.
Spitfire that is Nino Bryant. O.J.M.O. swinging wildly.
Of Nino, just too much. This is good for Nino, taking the fight to the O.J.M.O.
Nino might be the quickest person on the Purpose roster, and he's going to use that to his advantage. Rebound off the second rope, and a running knee turns the O.J.M.O. inside out.
Oh, smart move. The O.J.M.O. makes a tag. He's got to. Nino rolls through.
Now the impressive speed of Nino.
Oh.
He saw that coming after he tried it before. Backslide.
But Mills' strength here, he's just muscling himself up on sheer will.
Looking for a backslide of his own. Nino rolls over. Mills gets him up into that burning hammer position. Did you look for that burning cutter?
Oh, Nino lands through into an arm drag.
What a reversal by Nino Bryant. A spinning back kick by Mills. Look for another Mills shot. What a reversal.
Oh, and how did Connor Mills kick out of that? Got a Hurricane right onto his dome.
Oh, and here comes Delaney just chopping Nino down. I think they're looking for that black flag again. Second time's a charm, maybe? No! What a Hurricane Rana.
Nino's got it scouted.
Drop kick to the chest of Charlie Carter. Now, Nino's seen people on the outside, and you know what he likes to do. Oh no, he's dragged both members of the NIC to the corner.
Oh, what's he got planned here?
Putting them both in a knuckle lock.
Boy, it's going on this crazy mind of his.
Oh, here comes Connor Mills. Kick to the jaw.
What is he doing? Oh my goodness! Have you ever seen anything like it? Oh, to his feet! straight out onto the O.J.M.O.
And all four members of the
Unbelievable.
all four members of Destination Everywhere taken down by Nino Bryant.
Nino Bryant single-handedly has got Destination Everywhere on the ropes. He's got them rocked.
Getting ahead of steam.
Oh,
cut off by Connor
Mills. Had him
Mills.
scouted though.
Mills looking for that moonsault he likes to employ from the second rope. Now Nino loading him up on top rope. What's he looking for here? Jordon breaks to help.
Wait, what? Jordon breaks and Nino has something in mind here. Oh my goodness!
Nino Bryant
with what looked to be a tilt-a-whirl tornado DDT onto everyone on the outside. My goodness!
He wipes out.
The man is insane.
He wiped out everyone. You notice Jordon breaks, knew Nino was legal man, rolled him back in the ring as well as Connor Mills. Gets himself back round to his own side to look for...
Oh, and a Canadian Destroyer. Nino himself can't even seem to believe that he hit it.
That was incredible. That Canadian Destroyer out of nowhere from that fireman's carry position on Connor Mills' shoulders. And every man is back into the ring. And this is broken down once again.
Again, that numbers game is coming into play. Destination Everywhere on the same page. But Team Purpose got the right idea, clearing them out. David banging on the mat, telling Nino, come on, let's go, let's go.
And Nino finding Connor Mills. And Connor Mills with a reversal kick to the jaw.
Jordon breaks, has tagged himself in.
And the NIC there, low blowing Solomon Lamb and David Francisco. And throwing them full pelt into that wall at the back. That is a solid wall. Jordon breaks, doing his best, fighting with Connor Mills, both on their knees, slugging each other in the face.
Connor Mills doesn't want any more though.
Stiff right forearms.
Oh, and it looks like, is this Jordon breaks just buying... Oh, this might... Oh, I'm not liking the look of this, Bobby, at all.
All four members of Destination Everywhere now keep surrounding the ring. Jordon doing his best to fight them all off, but a big roundhouse kick.
This is what I was afraid of, Bobby. It's a 4-on-1 now. Jordon is just going to get rocked.
God, and this series of moves.
I mean, Jordan's out on his feet here.
Look for that combination.
And if he wasn't before, he is now.
Into that cutter. Mills goes for the cover.
Oh!
Kick out.
Kicks out one! Jordon breaks is still alive.
Look at the fire on his face. He is in this match. But Carter just cuts him back down. Even someone as good as Jordon breaks cannot take on four men. The NIC loading him up, and they're going to hit that black flag.
Black flag.
That should be enough.
But they're not pinning. They're not pinning.
That should be enough right there.
Oh, what are they?
I think Mills is still
whatever
the
they got
legal man.
planned, it can't be good. What? Oh,
You know, O.J.M.O's on top.
Oh, no.
Swinging, Jordon breaks. And a huge frog splash.
Oh, my goodness.
Now pulling him into position.
Followed up with a 450.
And that big 450.
Jordon breaks as a pancake.
And into that European clutch pin.
Destination Everywhere win.
The disrespect. As if to rub it in, that is how Jordon breaks beat Connor Mills last time with the European clutch pin. And you can see how petty Connor Mills and Destination
And even more than that, Bobby. They still want some more. They're still so confident that they can beat everyone else. Connor Mills is just goading them to get back in the ring.
Still haven't seen much movement from David Francisco or Solomon Lamb after they got taken out on the stage.
No, I think David got his head rammed through that wall. I think we need to get someone out there to check on him, get the medic out there. I think we need to get the medic out for all four of these guys here, because Destination Everywhere just tore them apart at the end there. Goodness me.
Say what you will, but these four are a formidable team. They came in with a game plan and they executed it. Now, as if to highlight it, as if this wasn't the game plan before, they wanted Connor Mills to get that pin and they wanted him to get it on Jordon breaks as revenge for that big main event we held at our second show where Jordon breaks got the win over Connor Mills, but this isn't really the same thing. This isn't Connor Mills getting this victory back. This was an ambush. This was a gang mugging.
I mean, you know, the record books might show Connor Mills putting Jordon breaks there, but if they think that's them evening it up when Jordon pinned Connor Mills. They're much mistaken, because that was a 4-on-1 effort there. And here's David back in the ring. Glad to see that he's okay after being rammed into the wall.
All four members of the team we have dubbed Team Purpose back in the ring, consoling each other. David staring back up at Destination Everywhere. You know this isn't the end of this. He is not going to allow this to keep happening.
Team Purpose here. I can understand the disappointment, but they've got nothing to be ashamed of here. But when you're wrestling vicious team like Destination Everywhere, sometimes their numbers game and their tactics are just too much.
We're going to throw it to the back now. We're going to hear from Destination Everywhere, and we're going to hear from David Francisco, Nino Bryant, Jordan Breaks, and Solomon Lamb. Thank you for watching Purpose Wrestling Puppies Are Forever here on YouTube. Check the links in the description for more full shows, matches, and all other content. Follow us on all social media at Purpose Wrestling and on at WrestlePurpose on Twitter. Check us out next time on February the 11th at Merton Art Space for Fix Up, Look Sharp.
Was there any doubt? Was there ever any doubt that the first time that all four members of Destination Everywhere were going to be in the same ring at the same time that we were going to pick up the victory? Because if they were, you're an idiot. Puppies are forever. Puppies are forever. Doesn't matter what the name of the show is called, doesn't matter who we are sharing the ring with, it's always going to be a dub.
First ever time we've all teamed together, we win. There's some other unfinished business. Yet to pick up a singles win, but it seems there's a championship tournament. If anyone with half a brain knows, first ever champion of this venue is Connor Mills. First winner of a tournament at this venue is Connor Mills. So the first ever winner of the Purpose Championship tournament is Connor Mills.
And now, Destination Everywhere, at the NIC, we've got Purpose shook. We've got Purpose on the ropes. We're so dominant in this tag team division that they're looking further afield to try and find competitors to get in the ring with us.
And I've seen who you've stacked up for us. North, West, Strong. Chris Ridgway, a young gun. I've laid down the challenge. We've laid down the challenge. No problem, lads. No problem.
Let's get some Steve Weisers.
Alcohol! Alcohol!
I want to thank the three of you for being out there, especially you. Thank you for being out there with me today. But today's loss will do nothing but fuel me for what's coming. The Purpose Championship Wrestling Tournament. I'm going to go through to the end. You guys watch me. You watch me.
And for me, just like to say thank you to the crowd. Really heard your support today, but yeah, I'm just disappointed with the loss, to be honest. It's going to hurt for a while.
And Michael Oak, the O.J.M.O. Oh, you claim to be the best wrestler in the world. Well, I didn't come here to wrestle you. I came here to hurt you. And if you thought I would pass up the opportunity to bail out some of my good friends to take a hurting to Destination Everywhere, oh, you would be very much mistaken. Because you gotta remember that as long as we're around, your stranglehold on this promotion isn't as tight as you think it is. And you may have gotten the win tonight, but I don't care about winning. I just care about hurting you. And I got that, so I'm happy.
Solomon's saying he doesn't care about winning, and this is Skye. I know you're disappointed. I know this wasn't the result you wanted, but I don't care. I don't care. Sure, okay, you guys are a unit. You've been doing this for a very long time. You're a great team. When the numbers are in your favor, no one stops you. You get that. But let today be a message to the four of you. If you think you're going to step on us, on Purpose Wrestling, and just do whatever you want, today we show you together that will stand in your way no matter what you want to do. And let me tell you, behind us, there's plenty of people that are ready to stand in your way and not let you do what you think you're good at and what you want to do. This isn't the end, this is the beginning. The beginning, Destination Everywhere. I'm not done with you. We're not done done with you, and you're not gonna get chokehold on Purpose Wrestling no matter what